Embark on a thought-provoking journey through the profound and influential economic philosophy of Friedrich Hayek on QuotientQuotables, one of the most prominent figures in the Austrian School of Economics. This video explores a selection of his most thought-provoking quotes, offering insights into the nature of markets, the role of government, and the pursuit of individual liberty. Brace yourself for an enlightening experience that transcends the boundaries of economic theory. Tune in now and unravel the intricacies of the human imagination through Friedrich Hayek Quotes on QuotientQuotables. Join us on this intellectual adventure and discover the profound wisdom of Friedrich Hayek, the intellectual giant who continues to influence economic thought worldwide. Subscribe for a regular dose of inspiration and wisdom as we delve into Friedrich Hayek's philosophical musings. Sorry for the overlay. The capitalist system is a spontaneous order, a product of human action, but not of human design. The market is a discovery procedure, a mechanism for bringing to light the knowledge that is dispersed among individuals. Individual freedom is the foundation of all progress. The free market is the most efficient way to allocate resources. Government intervention in the economy is always harmful. Totalitarianism is the suppression of any and all opposition. Socialism is a utopian ideal that cannot be achieved in practice. Planned economies are inefficient and lead to shortages and shortages. The road to serfdom is paved with good intentions. We must resist all forms of tyranny, both from the left and from the right. Economic knowledge is dispersed among individuals, not concentrated in the hands of government planners. The price system is a more effective mechanism for coordinating economic activity than central planning. The invisible hand of the market is a powerful force for promoting economic prosperity. Economic progress is driven by innovation and entrepreneurship. We must trust in the market to guide us to a better future. Morality is based on individual conscience, not on government coercion. Justice is the fair treatment of all individuals, regardless of their background or beliefs. We must all strive to act in accordance with our moral principles. We must uphold the rule of law and protect the rights of all individuals. A just society is one in which individuals are free to pursue their own happiness. Government should be limited in its scope and power. Individual liberty is the most important value in a free society. We must defend the institutions that protect individual liberty, such as the rule of law and the free market. We must be vigilant against the encroachment of government power on our freedoms. A free society is a constantly evolving and dynamic society. Individualism is not a set of conclusions about what society ought to do. It is a description of how society does work. Freedom is the only secure basis for the growth of wealth and human well-being. The more we value individual freedom, the more we must value the power of individuals to make their own choices. The market is a self-organizing system that cannot be planned or controlled by the state. A society based on freedom will inevitably be more prosperous and more just than a society based on coercion. The knowledge that exists in society is distributed among many individuals, and no one individual can possess all of it. The market is the best mechanism for coordinating the use of this dispersed knowledge. The spontaneous order of the market is a product of human action, but not of human design. The market is more than just an economic system. It is also a social and political system. The market is the most effective way to promote individual freedom and prosperity. Government intervention in the market is often counterproductive. Central planning is a utopian dream that is doomed to failure. The more the state tries to control the economy, the more inefficient and unjust it becomes. The best way to protect individual freedom and prosperity is to limit the power of government. The market is not perfect, but it is the best alternative we have. Morality is not about following rules. It is about acting in a way that is consistent with our own values. We should all strive to act according to our own conscience. Individuals are responsible for their own actions, and they should not be punished for the actions of others. Social justice is achieved by respecting the rights of individuals, not by redistributing wealth. We should all strive to create a just and equitable society. The individual is the ultimate repository of value. Individual liberty is the precondition for all other forms of freedom. The market is the only mechanism that can effectively coordinate the actions of millions of individuals. The best government is the one that governs least. Knowledge is dispersed throughout society, and no single person or group can possess the knowledge necessary to plan an economy. The market process is a spontaneous order that arises from the interaction of millions of individuals pursuing their own interests. The market is a discovery procedure that allows us to discover what people want and how best to satisfy their wants. Economic planning is a futile attempt to substitute the knowledge of a few planners for the dispersed knowledge of millions of individuals. The central planning of an economy inevitably leads to inefficiency and stagnation. Morality is not based on religious or philosophical beliefs, but on the rules of just conduct that arise spontaneously in society. Justice is the protection of individual liberty. Social justice is a dangerous and misleading concept. The purpose of government is to protect individual liberty, not to promote social justice. The best way to promote social welfare is to create a free and prosperous society. History is not a progressive process, but a series of cycles of boom and bust. The evolution of human societies is driven by the cumulative growth of knowledge. Social institutions, such as markets and governments, are the result of evolution and not of conscious design. We should not try to impose our own designs on society, but should allow it to evolve naturally. The best way to improve society is to encourage individual liberty and innovation. All knowledge is limited, but the free market can use even limited knowledge. We know more than we can tell, and what we can tell is only a tiny fraction of what we can know. We need to be open to the possibility that we are wrong about some of our most fundamental beliefs. We should always be willing to question our assumptions and test our beliefs against reality. Humility is essential for learning and growth. We cannot know for sure what the best course of action is in any given situation. The only way to find out what works is to try different things and see what happens. We should be willing to experiment and take risks. We should learn from our mistakes and adapt our strategies as needed. Trial and error is the only way to make progress. An open society is one in which individuals are free to live their lives as they see fit. Democracy is the best form of government because it gives people the power to choose their leaders. We should all strive to create a more open and democratic society. We must protect the rights of minorities and all individuals. We must be tolerant of different beliefs and opinions. Economic growth is essential for improving the lives of people around the world. Innovation is the driving force behind economic growth. We should encourage innovation by creating an environment that fosters creativity and risk-taking. We should invest in education and research and development. We should support entrepreneurs and businesses that create new products and services. I hope these quotes from Friedrich Hayek continue to inspire and challenge your thinking and engage you with his insightful wisdom. His contributions to economics, philosophy, and politics continue to be relevant and thought-provoking today.